Hi everyone, welcome to another journal video. So today we are gonna use my new journal book. This is a bit bigger than the one that I was using before. This is a B5 and the other one that I was using was an A5, so it's a bit challenging this time. But I want to use this is from Zen Art Supplies, and I believe the owner of this company is Arda Casanova, and I think she also has a YouTube channel. I want to check that. I just got this journal from my family for Christmas, so it's a Christmas gift, and it was about time to use. I was really trying to finish the other journal as soon as possible to use this one and test some new technique on this journal. So it's now time to start. So for the background, this time I'm gonna have a pink background and I'm gonna use this Trace Oxide ink. I'm gonna speed up the process there while I'm blending the two color, and the two color that I'm starting with is worn lipstick, that is this kind of a bit darker pink. And then I'm also mixed with the Tat Red Rose, that is a bit lighter. And I have to say that it took a bit, a while to blend the two colors. So I'm not sure if it because of the pages, because it took a bit more time to move the color around. I had to put a lot of color on top to have a blending, a good blending. But in the end, the result, I mean, is not really blended as I was using on the other journal. So it was a very big exercise. But I want to retest again because maybe it was not the page, but was just me not doing well. Who knows, but I'm gonna test again. But I think it's also the page, and I wanted to add some more color because of that, so I added also the abandoned coral, that is a bit darker pink, reddish pink coral indeed. And then in the corner, but also a little bit in the middle of the two pages, I'm adding some aged mahogany because I wanted to have a more kind of darker border. And as you can see, nothing is really well blended, but I was really tired. I mean, it was really a big exercise to put the color there, and the page are pretty big. I was not used to be honest, but in the end I like the result. I mean, I like that it's not perfect. As always, I like a page when the background is not perfect. To cover a little bit this not fully blended background, I wanted to add some stencil. So I'm using again the same color, just putting in a different area. And I'm using, this is another gift, by the way, the stencil is another gift from my family from Christmas. I just got a pack of 20, I think, was of those small stencil, and the one that I'm using today is just with some flowers, and I love it so much, to be honest. And I couldn't stop there because I wanted to add more and more and more. So the background is pretty full of flowers now, but I enjoyed so much the process that I couldn't stop. That's the point. So in the end, as I was saying, I'm not introducing any new color, but I'm using like the lighter color on top of the dark color that I had in the background, and vice versa. So in this way, it's mixing everything. But I'm just doing with the warm lipstick and Tat Red Rose. I'm not using the aged mahogany. It was a bit too dark, I think, for that page, so I left. I didn't use that one. I was just using those two. After that, I'm just moving the journal away, and time for the focal point. So I wanted to use this girl, and I cut it there, and as you see, I removed also her hair and all the dress because I want to recreate those in a different style. So now I'm gluing everything on the page, on one side of the two pages, and I'm starting sketching the dress for her using my Uniposca white pen, just to have some sketchy line. This is not really the final product and it's not precise, it's just to have some guide where I want to put the color. And after that, I was having fun. I decided to use my finger instead of the brush, so using my finger as brush and just dabbing the acrylic paint white and just dabbing on basically on the dress, so kind of giving some how can I say, some depth, some structure on the dress. And so I'm just I'm dabbing on the upper part, and then just smashing on the skirt, kind of gave the movement of the dress. To be honest, it looks like my wedding dress. I had some similar style, so I like it a lot. And for the sleeve, I'm just adding again, dabbing here and there, and kind of having puffy sleeve. That's what I had in mind. So this is basically a kind of princess that is there in this wonderful background, and I like it. I mean, I didn't have anything particular in mind for this page, and I just wanted to have air face there and do the air doodling style. But I like in the end the composition. So for the hair now, I'm just using my Tombow black marker with using the tip with the brush, and I'm just sketching the basic shape of the hair floating around. And then I was using a much thinner tip, black marker, just to add some again some line to again things about the movement of the hair. So that's it. But I like the split between, you know, darker no, I mean thin tip for the some lines, for some details, and then instead bold tip for the external, for the main shape. And now it's time to doodling around. So I'm just adding a few dot or line or even some little flowers here and there. I'm not gonna cover all the hair with the doodling. In the beginning I had this idea, but then I thought it was a bit too much, so I was satisfied with some lines here and there. And I liked a lot the fact that I was putting some flower here and there, because it bring together with the background that I had some flower there. And I like it so much that I added again this bigger there in the middle of the hair. Yeah. And I'm liking so much because and I'm using also some additional flower, using again the stencil, and in this case I'm using the Uniposca white marker to just sketching here and there. And to be honest, I really like the result. So in the end, this wonderful girl in my mind became a kind of spring princess of spring, something like that. I don't know, and that's why I'm calling the video Princess Primavera, because spring in Italian we say Primavera, and I like it. So I hope that you enjoy as well the title. And if you like so far, just give me a thumbs up so I know that you like those kind of video. And by the way, for the journal that I already completed, let me know in the comment if you want to see a complete flip through of that, because actually I did the flip through in two video, because I was doing the flip through per year. But if you want to have a complete one, let me know. And also I need to adjust the spine for that, and also I want to make a cover. I think the cover, maybe I will record the cover, but yeah, if you want to see some of those, just let me know anyway. And that's for the old journal, but I was really happy to start a new one. So excited, you know. Starting the first page is a mix of you know, excitement, but also fear, because it's the first page. I mean, if the first page doesn't look well, then I think the mood of the whole journal is not good, and not, I mean, at least for myself, then I'm not inspired to create on that journal. Let me know if you are in the same, you have the same feeling, let's say. So I want to have really I wanted to have a nice first page, and I think this one is pretty nice. But again, if you if you feel like that, just give me a thumbs up, so I know that you feel the same. So after doing this focal point, that is pretty easy, I mean, everybody can do it, and I'm just focusing on the quote. This time I choose a quote from Lady D. I was looking into Pinterest, really searching for a quote from her, since this girl is a princess. I was thinking about her, and I found this quote. This is: "Carry out a random act of kindness. Some might do the same for you." I like it so much. So I was putting there in a very cursive and relaxing style, and just changing, first again always doing with a fine tip, and then adjust some side to have a bold lines, to kind of doing modern calligraphy, a fake modern calligraphy, I would say. And then I have the word kindness a bit more bold. And finally, when doing all of that, I'm just adding some highlights. I'm adding some highlights with my trustful Uniposca white pen, within the word kindness, but also in overall in the girl that is my focal point. And I really like this page. I hope that you like as well. So I'll leave again, as always, in the end some close-up picture. And if you want to have more inspiration, more spring inspiration, I'm gonna put my last year video about spring. It was the spring fairy that I like it so much, and I believe all of you like it a lot. At least I got a lot of likes, so I think you like as well. Okay, again, thanks a lot for watching, and see you soon for next video. Bye bye!